Oh, hell no. Hell no, bro. Where we at here? What's up, YouTube? Damn, McGowan, you got the stream up, bro, but you didn't even...
I mean, it's still one of those things, like, if Toronto don't...
You didn't get the chat out for me, bro? It's insane.
Right,
Do you even care anymore?
Capture, this series is done. So Toronto saved themselves in this opening winners round 1.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you boys.
Down to, again, the bar
if this,
you've got to find at least 5 ticks of progress here.
If this damn match goes to a game 4, I'm playing another game of fucking ranked. My rivals. I'm playing Hawkeye, brother.
Working their way over towards B. Good. You find the opening kill. You take a little bit of clock control, and this is the
I'm being dead serious too.
Yeah, sure. His last one left alive.
I'm being dead serious,
bro. He can't really do
bro.
much on the zone, so he's gonna get to work on spawn kills. Seeing how much he can just
I
essentially.
think I have an addiction.
Just farm out.
What is up with this stream? Hold on.
And he can't really do much on the zone, so he's gonna get to work on spawn kills. Seeing how much he can just essentially just farm out Joe Thieves. Kleenex falling up top, but second tick is done. Third on the way. These kills for Cloud9, they may actually be able to contest this. Hold on a second. Here's the shots from the top. There's the contest. Mac flies on in, and what a save that is from Cloud9.
Oh, and you already have
Yo, how much time did they have in between the first match and this match? Let's time it out real quick.
Atlanta from there.
Dangerous, man. I mean, online is fantastic.
He set this.
Sure, that is. It's a boozer. Opportunity are like
Top 4.
That second map, you.
I'm saying.
All right, hold on.
Well, I think yeah.
All right, this match ended at 118.
It literally is that guy.
They don't
Soak up that hill time as much as possible.
not affected. 3, you're moving on, and we have Hacienda.
18 minutes, bro. We could definitely go play one more game. Nah, I'm in there. I'm fucking in there. Yo, I think I might be addicted to this Hawkeye shit. Oh, fuck. Thank you, Henry. What happened? What?
You know how cold I am?
They're not that cold, but I like your hands on me.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Once an Avenger, always an Avenger.
Sim was not appreciating the Hawkeye? Yeah, I know, but I'm a different Hawkeye now. I learned a lot. I gained a lot of experience. Yo, chat, we're gonna watch COD. We're gonna watch LADs, but I'm telling you right now, I just won 3 games in a row playing Hawkeye on this, and I'm just getting way too much dope. So I gotta play it. I gotta do it. Honestly, I should have walked away from the table while I had the dopamine in my system, bro. This could end in a disaster. No lie.
I'm playing Wolverine, bro.
They are or we are?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Zip it FPS.
So what do you want to ban then?
Nadeshot. Let's see. We can ban.
Wait, if we're not playing dive, don't ban no more. Let's ban Hella.
Alright.
Yo, hey Groot, serious question.
Pick your hero or villain.
You there, Groot? You got text chat, voice chat, anything? Strange now? I'm trying to do a case study why people ban the more if we're not gonna play dive. Like, I'm just curious. I got so many people that try to ban the more, and I'm like, why?
I just think Namor's good with flank. Like,
he's
OP.
Oh, I know he's good, but what if they got goddamn fucking Black Panther? Come on.
Fine, let him have it. Let him play that.
Yo, Wiley Todd, thanks for the $5 super chat, brother. I appreciate you, baby.
I think I was chosen to do some good in the world.
You're a good man, Wiley. You're a good man.
Stream at, bro. What the hell?
Oh my god, I've been looking for this audio for forever. I never knew there was a playable back here.
There's a what?
There's a playable audio back here. I never knew this.
How do you play it?
You shoot it with a nade, bro.
May the most deserving warrior win.
This is stupid.
Shoot it with
The
a
battle
nade,
starts in
asshole.
5, 4,
All right.
3,
Play Luna
2,
instead.
1.
Yo, you think we can keep the good times going with the Hawkeye chat?
Got it?
Did I just get one guide?
Sent me to the ancient
Luna,
one.
maybe?
It was my destiny.
Was he lying?
They're on Punisher.
He was lying, huh?
I'm pulling their high ground.
Mantis, ready for combat. Shake
I'm
it up.
checking if they pull.
I'll take it.
The Punisher's turn is active, please.
I am wounded. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Act 1.
All right. I don't know what was happening, but we did not accomplish anything with that portal.
Dark magic.
Oh no, look behind
It's
you.
bested
Got
again
some
by
unfinished
spell work.
business.
We did not accomplish anything. I didn't really know what to do. I probably should have just stayed up there. Nobody was fighting me. Why did I leave the high ground? Does anybody know, chat?
Capture the mission area.
Pooping out cells. That's all good, though.
I'm dead again, bro. I didn't actually... I didn't actually think they would come and kill me. I thought I had time to back up. That's on me. I'm coming back, and we're totally fine.
Bad boy.
Nah, it's a very bad boy. It's a bad boy.
All right.
Hey, at least my quiver's
I'm,
refilled.
Wait, let him use infinite. Let him use that. Wait. I'm gonna flank and grab someone, okay? Alright, I'm going.
Wait, dude. How...
Why are you peeking the infinite, dude?
No, I wasn't really peeking it, bro, to be honest with you. But a bad boy once again. I'm coming back, dude. Don't worry. Oh, he's bringing me back.
You got a res. Who's res? You got a turret. I'm dead.
I kicked the Punisher out of his turret.
I'm dead.
Judge, jury, executioner. This is real firepower.
Oh, I'm gonna die again. I can't.
Yo, Hawkeye, you have 4 deaths. What the fuck?
No. Well, the last 2 deaths you saw, they were trolly as fuck. That was through a Punisher ult, and then the
50%.
trust, bro. We're good.
Let's try this again.
Hey, I'm right here. Remember?
top.
Luna Snow.
I require speed.
Told him to go there.
Our enemies are near.
We going up top, I guess?
Alright, it's fine.
I guess I was out the fucking loop.
I think our team's trolling. Dude.
No, we're not trolling, bro. The Jeff might have trolled there, but we're not trolling.
They're just the Jeff drone hits their entire team.
Just what the doctor ordered.
By the eye of Agamotto.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Dude. Alright, I might be trolling. I love you, honey. Thank you so much.
Still breathing. Still.
Alright, now it's our time, gentlemen. Bo Buck's on his way, dude.
Okay.
Jesus. Hawkeye's a little tougher on domination. Close range map.
They're not? They're not.
Our enemies are near.
Playing right here on point. We got a Wolverine.
Just what the doctor ordered. Looking sharp.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Anybody got a bandage?
Okay, that was the area behind me.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Dude, I haven't hit a shot.
Real firepower.
Second chance is over.
Grand finale.
Broke the turret. Punisher's
Yeah,
mobile
man.
again.
That came in handy.
I'm embarrassed.
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
Just with the
Oh my god, it's embarrassing, bro. I'm embarrassed. I'm so unlocked.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Bro, I swear to god, the last game they were telling me I was a really good Hawkeye.
Use the shark ball. Let's go. Use it.
Look out behind you.
I swear to god, the last game they were calling me a really good Hawkeye, bro. I swear to fucking god. They literally said I was cheating.
Miss.
Yeah, Jeff, he's not playing the game. He's in ulted the whole fucking round.
Seconds before you attack.
All right.
Get ready.
Everything's fine. We're not tweaking at all.
Oh, good. The perfect humans here to make me feel inadequate.
You were already doing that before I arrived.
Should I stay on this shit, bro?
Perhaps a good fight will improve your self-image.
I'm staying on it, dude. That's the only reason why I queued another game. I'm staying on it. I don't care.
The battle starts in 5.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
3.
Let's go, Boston. Yo, somebody ban that guy.
All you need to do is
What the
capture
hell?
mission area. Got it?
Yeah, I gotta press E. You're right, PvP. I gotta press E.
It's fun getting in the lab and coming.
You're
up
not
with
wrong,
new
bro.
heads.
This time I need healing.
Needed that boost.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
All the way in the back. I mean, Hawkeye, turn around.
Judge, jury, executioner! This is real firepower!
I'm gonna miss that wizard.
Capture the mission area. Double KO.
Never miss! Magneto!
Second chances over.
Just with the top door.
I'll patch you up.
Goddamn disrespectful of this.
You're my favorite raccoon.
It's goddamn disrespectful of that Star-Lord, bro.
Back up a bit. Hold up. I almost have infinite.
Some assistance, please. Enemy target located.
I got Z.
Someone scratch my back. Bogey here.
Nah. Fuck me, bro.
I'm ready.
I almost killed that damn Luna Snow, too. It's okay. They used a lot to do that. They used a lot, gentlemen. We got 3 ults on the way back. We're valid.
We're valid as hell, bro. We got the executioner. Let's go.
Nice.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I'm doing this my way.
Happy to pitch in.
What the hell?
Don't mind me. Boom! Judge, jury, executioner! I'll patch you up. We are in this together. Rise, my friends! This time I need healing.
You're my favorite raccoon.
Are we winning? I know I'm having a great time.
All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. I'm moving like an NPC. It's fine. Everything's fine.
You've captured more than
Let's
half of the
back up a
mission
little
area.
bit.
Keep going.
Good pick.
Needed that boost.
We could Z here if you want.
Going right again.
Yeah, I'm
Solex up top mid, I think.
I like the top, yes.
Oh, she broke my res.
I unleash the Vishanti.
Bro, why did he do it to me, brother? Son of a bitch.
Quantum magic.
Son of a bitch, bro. I should have used my ult, maybe. You're gonna TP his back, you said?
Yeah.
They've almost got it.
Jeff has all. I don't know.
Yo, Jeff, make sure you pop that ult, brother.
I'm opening a portal.
It's okay. Yeah, it's OP.
A shortcut through space. Punch in the hole. No symbol of Khonshu can resist Doctor.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
This is real.
I got the Punisher.
Nice, good shot. Wait, kill the.
Never miss.
Double KO.
Sonic boom.
That's 3.
Can't hide from this one.
Control C.
Oh my god, we did something.
They're portaling.
Everything is mine. A shortcut through space. I'm doing this my way. Jury.
I am ready to put on a show. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Rise, my friends. Ow, that fucking hurt.
Control lost.
Second chance is over. You're my kind of.
You had to know I'd be back.
I'll patch you up.
Just with the Dr. Orr.
Double KO.
Oh, go.
Making the cut.
No, bro. Please tell me we win this. Please.
Jeff, good shit, bro.
Oh my god, brother. I actually went crazy at the end. Oh my god, what happened?
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Had to make the switch. I mean, yo, to be honest with you, bro, I think we just kind of got team diffed. I mean, I had 10 final hits. The first half was a nightmare, but... All right, CDL time, gentlemen.
It's going to get fun from here on out. We still have 2 more matches to go in the opening round of winners, but already the Surge are moving forward. Cloud9 takes a step forward. We find out, though, who will join the Surge as LA Thieves take the stage against Boston Breach. It's the Call of Duty League, live from Allen, Texas.
Yo, did Surge, like, slam the fuck out of Royal Ravens? Was it bad? Do they look good? I was hoping they would shit the bed on land, if I'm being honest with you.
The Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League.
I was hoping they would shit the bed. 'Cause they've looked pretty good. Did you win your rivals match? No, my team cost me. That's what we'll say. Hawkeye was fun, though. I did have fun. We started heating up towards the end. We were hitting some shots. But it was a nightmare before that. Alright, get this off my screen, bro. I don't want to hear all this. Always the teammates? Hey, man. You lose a game of anything, and you have teammates. It doesn't matter if it's Marvel Rivals, COD, a video game, fucking team sport, football, basketball. You blame your teammates. Couldn't have been me. You know what I mean? Couldn't have been me. No way it was me. There's not a chance in hell it was me. Ugh. All right, smoothie down. I had my wife put the creatine in there too. Are they at the venue? Are Scump of them at the venue?
Attach has placed top 8 or worse in 7 consecutive tournaments leading up to Major 2, which is the longest streak of his career.
Damn.
With a dominant win against Ultra, he looks to snap that streak. He already snapped it. He's top 6 guaranteed. 1 win, you're already top 6.
I mean, I guess if they weren't at the venue, it'd be kind of weird, right?
Big time winners round 1 matchup.
Good to go. Thank you, sir.
Big time winners 1 matchup, again, against a great team and a dominant series. Cloud9 and Surge are both dangerous at this point. Both 3-0s coming in, looking great. Lester Longstroke, what's up, baby? Hope y'all are doing great. Can't wait to see FaZe lose.
The guy's name is Lester Longstroke. That's electric.
No, Lester. I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one. We want FaZe to win. We want FaZe to win. Yeah, we want FaZe to win.
I'm rooting for FaZe
their
here.
first round.
We don't fuck around like that, chat.
Against which team would you want to play if you play now? What, between
Nate, why aren't you going to events? I mean, I can't watch part of the event if I'm there. You know what I mean? I mean, what do you want me to do?
LAN as well. You want the easier matchup.
What do you want me to do?
Super stoked.
Can't be in 2 places at once.
Hometown that I grew up in. Okay, we got a lot of Kitchener natives in here going crazy.
Damn. Are they
Shout out
it?
Kitchener.
Are they like, damn?
He said it's not
We
the
love
most.
it here?
He said it's not the most accommodating city to visit.
I mean, it's just, once again, man, it's champs.
Thoughts on champs in Kitchener, Ontario? I don't know where the fuck that's
I might
at.
move over to this seat.
Yeah. I'll take this whole
You
couch to
fucking
myself.
stink.
That's just cap.
You smell like ass.
We got.
Last series of the day, red card.
Oh, that's
red
not
card.
us.
Hasi, Proto, Vault, FaZe, Minnesota. I mean, if you're MN, you probably like those maps. You get double red card. Start the series off.
I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, you probably like that.
From them.
A lot.
Take some space on them.
Take some space.
Take some longer range fights.
All right, my body is like so confused after having that smoothie. It doesn't know what to do, bro. It doesn't know what to do. I don't have a thought in my head. I'm trying to like listen to those guys and at the same time like talk to you guys because I'm streaming right now. Like I'm live right now and you guys are watching me and I should be saying something, but I was just sitting there in silence. I'm like, dude, I don't know what to talk about. I got nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? So welcome inside the mind of Nadeshot. It's a fucking disaster out here, boys. Fucking disaster. But here we go. 10 seconds. Thieves, Boston, turn me up, gentlemen.
The 2025 LA Thieves team pack is available now.
There you go.
Each pack includes home and away operators.
Get yourself some dope, gentlemen. Get yourself some dope.
So get it. Meow. Next time you boot up.
This guy Miles just meow. What's up with that?
Major 2 continues live from Allen, Texas. We are 2 matches in, and it's been back-to-back 3-0s. LA Thieves hope to make it 3 in a row because this is a squad that has crushed through the qualifiers. 7-0. Most of those 3-0s, a few 3-1s have slipped through. Shift, welcome to the desk. I want to start with you. What are you most excited about seeing from LA Thieves on land this weekend?
More of the same, legitimately. I mean, they have been so dominant across every single game mode. They've improved in Search and Destroy. They've smoked Carolina in Control, which we thought was going to be the number 1, number 2 Control team. Could not be more daylight between those 2 squads, and their hardpoint has been as consistent as it was in Stage 1. These guys are on a warpath to win a major after coming off their minor to win.
Is there a player that is playing best on the team right now?
Best on the team, you have to say Hydra, just because, like, he was like, yeah, I'm sitting at 85% right now, and he's dropping 1.2s. I'd hate to see 100% if I'm the competition, but realistically, every player on this team has been playing Unreal. Dan's been so consistent for this squad. Scrap doing what Scrap always does, and the only reason I called out Envoy earlier when we were talking about
ranked first in
championships is,
S&D?
like, Envoy has been
What the
playing
fuck?
well, but his ceiling is so high that should he have a weekend where he plays like an MVP, this is a team that nobody can come close to touching.
Yeah, it's just like they're bonkers at different things, right? You look at Envoy and he's like
3.2k damage of control, just insane, getting lost, taking over controls, and then Hydra putting together one of the best search splits that we've seen from him, and he's always been great at that game mode. And then Scrap in the hardpoint, a ridiculous Slayer, the best in the league at it with the AR in his hands. This team, like you said, has been on a warpath, just destroying everyone.
Go ahead, Al.
Oh, nothing. I just figured we were switching to Boston Breach right now, and I had something I wanted to show you.
Oh,
please
Can I
do.
show you?
Please
so we got the green and the red team right now, guys. Look at this sheet. This means major advantage. This means major disadvantage. So you want to talk about a heavyweight match? Well, this would be a proper upset for the Boston Breach.
Let's talk about that Breach squad because they are challengers players brought up for EWC. They kept their spot on the starting lineup, and just when we questioned them, they started getting some dubs in those qualifiers. So talk to me about what we've seen recently. Nameless, can they contend with the top squads after taking down Miami?
Yeah, I mean, we saw, look at their schedule, right? They played Atlanta FaZe, played LA Thieves.
Yo, is it terrible that I'm still thinking about Hawkeye? What's wrong with me, bro?
FaZe in Toronto or Game 5s?
Yeah, they've had tough matches.
What's up with
They've
that?
lost a lot of them. You know, with these guys, though, like...
My head's all fucked up.
Individual level, I feel like they've been getting diffed.
That Hawkeye dope is something serious.
In Respawn, he's been underperforming, same with Cammy. And then in the Search and Destroy...
What type of glasses are you wearing? These are not the Oakleys. These are a brand called
That's
Salt.
my boy. I love his game.
Wow, I can't believe
There's
you
a
got
clear
that.
pair of glasses, bro. I feel like
He's
tons of
supposed to be
brands
one
make
the
clear
slayers
glasses.
on this team, and lately, from what we've seen, if it's not
What do you
perfect,
expect from this
game or
match?
Snoopy
I
get
expect
lost,
us to
get
win
other
3-0,
nuts, they
but
just flat out
if we don't win
get
3-0, I expect us
Gotta
to
put
win. I
together
mean,
together.
Last time
look,
we were on land,
I
LA
don't know
Thieves
how to
finished
feel
with silver. Let's take a
about
look at that run because they put
our
Atlanta
matches because,
on
like,
the back foot multiple
we have
times
been the
throughout
number
that
one team in
series.
the
It
entire
was a
split.
round
Like, all the
11.
data that
was
we
the
have to go
difference
off
between
of and the
gold
matches that
and
we watched,
silver.
like,
what do they need to clean up?
we
from
are the
that
best
last
team. So
time we saw
I
them
expect
out
us to
west?
win.
I mean, the
I
biggest
mean,
thing that
that's
throughout
it.
this whole qualifier, we had just a huge spotlight on their Search and Destroy. It's the only reason they lost that one major is the simple fact that they didn't win a single search. You also have that really bonkers play in round 11 that came under heavy scrutiny about why are we pushing through elevator shaft in the 4v4? So there's a lot of questions around that. They throw that Skyline right back in versus Vegas just to see what they can get away with. But since that point, they have really polished up the Surge.
I mean, they learned their lesson, right? Like we've seen from Search and Destroy throughout the entirety of this split, they're 10-2.
Hold on,
Best
Chad, I gotta
overall
pee
in the
real
league
quick.
When it comes to Major 2 qualifiers heading into this, and I touched on it a little bit in the pre-show, like the most impressive thing for me is that they took that Search and Destroy, they worked on it, they tested their map pool, they expanded it, and they did not lose any ground in Respawn, and that's why they have been so dominant.
I mean, they lose that Search and Destroy. It's what cost them the championship, right? It's their most played search in this split. Like, these guys address their issues, and they get better at it. I mean, in all the modes. And you talked about, like, the hard point. The hard point, they're tied with Atlanta for record, except the differential is a crazy difference on LA Thieves. Far and away the best hard point team in almost every category. And they just played Boston. Y'all know what happened? 3-0.
You ready for some fun facts?
Yes, I would love fun facts. Yeah.
LA has beaten Boston 10-2 in their 12 meetings as a franchise.
Sounds about right.
But in this game, they're 1-1.
Well, you know what?
They're 1-1. One of their 2 wins was from the title ant.
All right. Well, hey, listen.
You know what?
Players to watch.
Players to watch we got down there. We got Hydra, of course, and on our side we have Snoopy. Snoopy in stage 1 looked like he was going to have an insane year. Like, he truly is talented. Just about whether the guys around him can pick him up.
I think the thing about Snoopy is, like, his individual POV is probably one of the most fun to watch when the observers are on him. And like you said, at the beginning of the year, yeah, he looked like a guy that could just be a difference maker. But every team has started to realize that we have to account for rogue SMGs.
Yes.
Everyone's counting numbers. Everyone's counting names so much better. That's why you've seen players like Shotzi and Snoopy start to kind of fall a little bit from where they started the year.
Yeah.
Allie, who do you think's holding up the stage more, LA Thieves or the Boston Breach players?
What do you mean holding up this stage more? What do you?
I'm
what are you
filling.
asking
I'm
me?
filling time as
I don't
the
even know
players
what
are
that
getting ready to
question
play.
even means. Like physically under the stage, holding it up.
Let's fill with more
right.
pretty graphics. I got a good one for you. It's our Mapsimo. It's brought to you by Scuff
Put
Gaming.
on it.
Amazing controllers, amazing people, and 5 great games coming your way potentially. Can
Yeah,
Boston
nice and cozy,
get a
dude.
win early? They need to in Hacienda or Vault. Where's their best opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be the control. No. We know how good LA Thieves are there. I mean, even early on, the Haciendas, that is a map that LA Thieves have continuously went back to, right? So the heavy edge is on the side of LA Thieves. But what I just have in my brain right now is Purge in their last match versus Miami running around.
We got Hacienda, Vault, Skyline, red card, huh? Interesting.
Every match is worth watching out.
Listen, let me back up my duo here. Listen, that Hacienda hardpoint, Boston loves it. 5 and 2 in that map one, leaves some opportunity. And even the Skyline, the numbers aren't great. They're 2 and 4, but for Purge and Snoopy, if they have a good start to this series and get hot, I don't see any reason why they couldn't win that Skyline. So I'm selling the dream a little bit.
Let's keep it a buck with everyone at home. LA Thieves, one of the biggest salaries in the league. Boston Breach, probably one of the lowest, as they got a bunch of players from Challengers. Let's take a look.
Nadeshot, why don't you pull out that absolute Johnson for us? That's insane, brother. Demigod, my goat.
Damn. Gonna come back soon. Listen,
yo, Alan, you gotta lock the fuck in, brother. You're dog shit right now. We need the best out of you. We know it's not gonna be good, but we need more, Alan. Dead ass.
LA Thieves, Ali.
Boy, Demigod's doing too much, man. He
DoorDash Thieves.
can't be carrying all that weight. Come on.
I'm just waiting for Scrap's reaction at the end. Please
Thank you, Demigod.
Match is ready. Guy Blaze, let's party.
We'll see if we can do that for you, Puckett. But Texas, let's get ready for this series, all right? It's a David and Goliath matchup. You guys ready to get this one going?
You say, well,
get
shit.
Get ready, because coming to the stage first, into the breach we go.
Corey, thanks for the super chat. Ever sniff Scum socks when he falls asleep? I haven't been around Scum's sleeping body in a long time, bro. In a long time. Why would he have socks on either? Are you saying just like in the hamper? Nah, I'm not a feet guy, bro. I don't really like anything to do with feet. Nate, I'm sorry, but Hunter T need a better intro. Maybe you need better taste, brother.
Call of Duty fans, get
what do you think about that, huh? Cash Right, thanks for the $5 super chat, buddy. Appreciate that, brother.
Coming down the tunnel, we got Purge, Cammy, Awakening, and Snoopy. Boston Breach looking to come out here and do something that no one predicted them to do. Cast a stone and take down their opponents. One more time, Texas. Make some noise for the Boston Breach.
Everybody is just looking past them in the bracket. Can they cause one of the biggest upsets that we have seen this year?
If they upset us, bro.
LA Thieves is about as bad as a draw as you can get round one.
Fist is going through a monitor. Straight up.
Let's bring out their opponents and get this started, guy.
They're going to have to dodge a lot of shots if they want to take down these Thieves. Get ready, Texas, because here comes the boys from LA.
What happened to the fucking intro, bro? What happened to the intro? Where are the guys at? Would they fall in? Oh, yeah, I was going to say we skipped that, huh? You don't fuck with this even a little bit, bro. What's wrong with you, Cam? They're having fun, bro. They look cool. Scrap. And then we even pay homage to the old intro.
Common spawns, make sure we're counting names, listen to each other. Listen. This time, we take everything.
Yeah, come on, Dylan, on boy, yeah.
Right on time, make some noise for the LA Thieves. Give it up for Scrap.
Hey, look at them. They're basically sprinting in there.
Hydra and Ghosty, your Major 1 champions, coming to the stage.
No, well, Major 1 champions. They didn't win that shit. Did we just get jinxed?
Listen, you can say that this matchup is 1-1 on the season all you want, but the last time
Am I forgetting
these two
something,
teams
bro?
went against each other, 3 out of the 4 members of LA Thieves had over a 1.3 overall in the series. This is a team looking to make a generational run and rival up against
Blaze
the
is tweaking
Atlanta
for real.
FaZe. They're looking towards Sunday, but they have to go through this first match first. Hopefully it's not an open upset. Let's go, Blaze.
Hopefully it's not
We're tweaking
upset,
for sure.
Allie. The minor one champions looking to get it done.
He meant
already.
minor one. There you
One
go.
more time, Texas.
Minor
Let me
2.
come
It was
right
minor
to
2. He
stage,
got it
y'all.
wrong a
Ready
second
for
time.
this series.
Minor 2.
That's what I'm talking about. Casters, take it away.
Yo, Blaze just blacked out.
Thank you very much, Blaze. Hey, an open shot case on the series chance? You never know. Who's been throws all day? Surely not another.
Dude, it's going to be an interesting time. We're apparently trying to rewrite history about what happened at the minors and majors, but this team is still going to be hunting for their first win, at least in this environment. But they got the new look. They got the shades on. It looks like a squad of frat boys on the main stage. And look, they're ridiculous, but we'll see if they can make it look good in game.
They're looking good in game. They'll be looking... Actually, they look great in game. What are we saying, folks? This is going to be a very tough one for the Boston Breach squad. I hope they had a full night of sleep, and I hope they woke up feeling great today, because the toughest opponent they could possibly face coming in a Major 2, of course, the LA Thieves. But hey, man, Boston, it's not the most seasoned squad. They're a relatively young team, and again, Puckett brought this up, mostly challengers, quote-unquote players. Thieves, overwhelmingly confident. It could not be more a tale of two ends.
Yes, I mean, at least on the side for Boston, there is nothing to lose. The expectations that LA Thieves have set for themselves, they've had a completely dominant stage. The second most dominant stage we have seen in the CDL era. So they have found their final form. Maybe Big Sean Man can come up with something for the side of Boston, but I think that's the interesting thing of the path to victory. Typically playing against the Thieves in stage 1, it was you just have to win the searches. You're looking for a 2-3-5. We showed off the record earlier. Thieves, they have cleaned up every single weakness, and if they're only at 85%, I'm terrified of their final four.
Everyone seems to be so afraid. Who knows that 100% hype, this sort of zen, enlightened being that wins without a single bullet being fired. Who knows, folks? But look at the hard points so far. Yeah, Thieves absolutely running the show.
And look at the map we're going to as well. Hacienda, what we once thought might be a weakness for LA Thieves, because we watched Scrap set a record-breaking 6 kills with 600 damage. We thought he was going to be terrible. 2 maps later, he's looking like one of the very best in the game.
Mike Jones, who? $2 super chat. My dog.
In the plus 63 margin.
Yeah.
These have been
Thank you, Mike
dominant
Jones.
on the map, dominant in the game mode.
Get this man a coffee?
Bring it together on
Yeah, bro, I'm kind of dragging ass over here, right?
First
It's that damn smoothie. I've been live all
Here
morning,
we go,
y'all.
folks. Map number
I
1,
just,
the LA Thieves taking on Boston Breach.
just like, I don't, come on. All right, we got to lock in, boys. We're at a major now. This ain't no online match. So turn the fuck up. There we go.
Mr. Damage himself, Scrap, and yeah, ever since those first few go-arounds, it's been very different indeed. Purge in the feed with a nice 2 there chance, top side of the map, all Boston.
And opening salvo, you're just looking for space, looking to flip the spawns. You're
Getting some
trying
bad
to do
timings
everything
here.
you possibly can, but right now Boston keeping things more or less under control. Got the bodies on the hill as well, but there's a kill feed for LA Thieves. That's going to be all 4 players.
But we're valid.
Dead. Scrap moving to the top.
A ghosty, oh boy, right on top of the spawners. Purge the only man he didn't account for there, and he didn't do the full count. So now, a very interesting moment here where this is going to turn on its head. That's right, Purge manages to stay alive, but for how long? For a lot longer than he
Damn,
thought.
we just got broken by one guy who did it on accident, bro.
Shout out to Purge. IQ plays coming through.
Ghosty
right
killed
there.
2. He didn't realize there was a third. He got some bad timing.
Actually hunt down the player in Hydra. No, you're caught unaware, but
I wouldn't tweak about that gunfight. He had an AR. He is sub.
And those spawns aren't going to be blocked, so Cammy right back in the action. Boston still in top.
Scrap squaring up for the fight through the parking lot. Oh, nice shots on a Cammy. They take over Awakening as well. So the last man left alive on the point is going to be Purge. Can he find any kills out of this life? And he cannot.
There we go.
There's a
Good
clean
break.
for the LA Thieves. They're on side. They're on time.
And that is just simply too easy. They get the setup. Cammy spawns in the back, and everybody just loses their ones. Now Thieves pushed out Hydra. If he's the front man, you're feeling confident. Does some damage. There's the trades rolling through, and I mean, he got 2 ARs in time. 1 single flank here from Scoopy, but
there we go.
on top of it.
There we go.
That one up, gun everybody down.
Great work.
That is a 4-man.
Some scary moments on the mini-map, but overall, some good shit. There you go, Scrap. Love that.
Point we go up towards fences. Cammy's going to be there first and foremost in position. Hydra has just caught Snoopy out on the timing, but not on the kills. Envoy trades. And now straight over time, Cammy, huge amount of damage out there on the cross. As Envoy has him pinned. Will he check the right corner?
Oh, the boys are on demon time right now.
I mean, fancy feet right there, and that is a clean and easy rotation as well. I was watching on the mini-map. Ghosty was just playing with the food, picking off guys off spawn, and right now Boston fighting a massive uphill battle. They break through the time for the moment. Problem is, still haven't dealt with Ghosty, who already has a Hellstorm.
Yeah, it's a Force Spree and a Hellstorm. He's got himself a whole lot working out for him right now. 36 seconds in the hill. Hydra now cleans out 10. A perfect setup right now from the Thieves. Awakening has managed to
oh, what the fuck did he just grapple onto? Is there like a...
The red dot on the minimap now.
The hell was that?
Hydra cleans up pair. Can he get the third?
Nah, Paco's pissed off. Oh my god, let's fucking go, Paco.
It is going to be like
Jesus,
that all
Hydra.
tournament long, and that is a
Golly.
perfect hill. You had some chip damage rolling through there from Boston, but ultimately they got nothing except for maybe this rotation. They win the opening gunfight. They got a trophy nearby as well, and Cammy pulling out the Jackal, wants the kills, is going to get them, and they have the feed. They have the initial time. You want the full 60, you'll be right back in the game.
You want the full 60, but again, it's going to be a situation like P2 where, yeah, bad news, fellas. The setup is one thing. In the end,
Setup broken, gentlemen. 4 dead. Share this one on the opposite side of the fucking map. Let's go.
And it wasn't necessarily the Hellstorm that got the job done. A massive amount of turn there from the LA Thieves. It's wind in their sails now, folks.
That's a fatality moment, I feel like there. I mean, you just had, in a 3v4 situation, Thieves winning all the gunfights. So, break's already in. Purge, though.
Break coming in from Boston, though. See, I feel like we had too much time on our hands.
Awakening Snoopy struggling to get anything going.
They got the hill time.
It's dead ass. Literally just too much downtime. Boys didn't know what to do with it, man. They feel like they should be used to that by now. All good, all good, all good.
First set in the books, folks. LA Thieves
40-point lead.
with a solid chunk of time.
Gotta stabilize, though. Gotta stabilize.
9 and 11 now. 10 and 11 there for Cammy, and it's not a tremendous amount of production from Boston.
No, again, 2 players right now that just need to get a touch more active. Snoopy,
damn, bro, he's got some shitty timing. Uh-oh, that's 3 dead.
That's a clean 3 there coming in from Boston, able to get this P1
gotta get some kills here, boys. Come on.
Trade out Envoy, every body spawning up towards the boat, and Boston should be able to fund him through on the map.
Boston eyes on this spawn. Purge will be the first line of defense. So Soupy and Awakening find their respective kills now. 2 through the top side. Purge finds 1. Purge can't get the second. They scrap the 2 in the feed. Cammy the immediate trade. And that is all 4 indeed, folks. Time going the way of Boston still.
And this has been a sort of comfortable moment for them as well. Doing a really clean and easy job maintaining the spawns. 1 pinch to get everybody off the time. Hydra hitting some wicked shots, though, downrange. And once again, Purge somehow finds himself in a spot where he has to make a pop-off play to try to get this P2 time, and he is simply overwhelmed.
Too many Thieves all over the map there to deal with him. Cammy, the lone man in the hill. Oh, makes it an awkward moment. Snaps.
Wow, Cammy just made a fucking play, bro. Oh my god, how did they not see him?
They're still in contest for this point.
And Zig is going to be clear. Now you got to turn your attention towards the back. They got the trophy as well. Here comes the hit.
Here we go. 2 through the back door. Envoy first man, a lot of damage. Trades complete. Only 1 left alive now is going to be Ghost. He has to pump the brakes for a second. Whoa, nearly gets the kill, but there we go. Awakening. Last man alive.
And he needs the support. They're going to be quicker here than his teammates are. Wins the second one. He's done everything he can. Get him the time, and he gives you a little bit extra. Boston now have the numbers in the fight for the final 30. They already have the lead. You can start to run it up.
Wait, Ghosty. There we go. Snoopy pushes that last player out. Here comes the Zig hit. Nothing from the hit. Scrap traded out, and what a P2 this has been. The battle's still raging. Awakening. Oh my! Envoy, what a win. And that could be a lead change once again.
And that's a big fight for the final 15 as well. That's 15 seconds Thieves get that Boston would have loved to have had. And on the rotation, Hydra already making an impact on one side, but while he's traded out, the red arrows on the minimap so close to this new time.
They're on the hit. Nothing from the hit. Scrap traded out, and what a P2 this spin. Still raging. Awakening. Oh my! Envoy, what a win. That could be a lead change once again.
And that's a big fight for the final 15 as well. That's 15 seconds Thieves get that Boston would have loved to have had. And on the rotation, Hydra already making an impact on one side, but while he's traded out, the red arrows on the minimap so close to this new time.
They're on the way, and that's it. Wait a minute, it's a fast hit from Boston. Rapid attack now. Snoopy finds 2, traded out. It's going to be all red now. As Boston Breacher found dead. Push now through fences, and it is not an easy one.
In the back, you go from the P2 scrap time, and you just win break on P3. Snoopy, you're forcing this out early, which is a great thing for the rotation of the lock hill right now for LA Thieves. They do fall, and Boston are going to be able to secure this time. The question is, though, for how long? 30 seconds is plenty to fight for.
First, just holding this down. Ball's getting through without big damage. Nice 2-piece there. Envoy fighting his way out. Back over the time. 20 seconds to go hit the Boston breach. What a hard point this has been. Lead is firmly in their hands. Snoopy's got the possibility to go wild here. And he over the top. He crosses over a player, chasing red dots. Last man down, cleaned up. 10 seconds to go.
What the fuck is going on, bro? We were fucking balling, dude. What happened?
Going into P4, but you're not going to have it for the rotation. But you are winning some of the entry gunfights. Right now, number 3 Envoy has to do this himself.
He's got to do it alone. Hydra's going to back him up in a second. Trophy just saves the day. The second there. Awakening tagged up, taken care of. 3 down. That's the 4th. That's the LA Thieves in control.
And Envoy wins the gunfight, stays alive, and buys his teammates enough time to get in the mix, and they are now dominant on top of this hill, working on the deficit. They might be able to take the lead, and Boston squaring up towards the middle of the map to win the entry gunfight on Hydra. Now you're looking for the break.
Man advantage for now. Corner to corner. Cleans up the first. Second man down. Onto the third. And Scrap can't get them all, but what a hold. Thieves are there.
And that is perfection in the comms and perfection in the timing there from Scrap. Had everything dialed in.
Oh, man. Lead change. What a second set this has been. Quick contest. Whoa, an awkward gunfight. Cammy walks away with it after a team kill. And now the final run here. This is looking fantastic for both teams now. As the second set comes to a close, just go for a listen in with the LA Thieves.
In secret, 1 bullet. In secret, 1 bullet still.
Yeah, take your time.
I don't see secret.
There's
I'm
plenty
camping their little secret. I'm in their little secret. Might have
Yo,
window on me. Window. He hit it. Hit window. In window still.
1 bullet window. It's Snoop.
One there, open. Open at a time. Snoop in window.
So time.
Low secret that we close.
Nice.
Snoop close weak.
I play for the time.
Our side dead. Forward. Time nice. He's R open right now. Office side open.
Okay,
open.
open.
Snoopy's there top close.
Yeah, open.
Just wait.
Open on me.
Snoopy's close.
Yeah. Hit our top close right now. Open it.
Our top close. I'm just banging the hill. I don't see nothing.
Take your time.
Top open.
Yo, open. Snoop.
Waterfall. Close. Jumping on top.
We look a little uncomfortable, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, play this time still. Make sure we keep playing together. Get the scrap. Yo, come flat with me, Osmo. I'm already P4.
I'm in secret. I killed the gun.
You want P4? P4 still.
On time,
2 open. Child waterfall.
Yo, 1.
Back
Deep secret.
open. Go through. Our side open, Ernie still. There's 2 P4. I plugged in, by the way.
Deep lobby.
We look a little out of sorts. Even kind of sound like it, too. They aren't the same on land. Yo, Rohan, motherfucker. We slammed on land the last land. We lost the tournament by 1 round of Search and Destroy. Shut up.
There's only one there right now. It's gonna be driveway.
It's first match, bro. Let him get comfortable.
1 bullet. Behind the yellow cup.
Deep statue.
2 to the back, guys.
2 in the back. And one's close side door. Backside Lambo.
Yeah, 1's back lobby right now. And 1 on time.
Lambo.
Nice. 1 on time. Play time. I'm taking a route.
Front side time.
I'm already on the right, on the right.
Close side door. He's close side door, yeah, still.
On the Eddie dead.
Close side door, me.
Stay alive.
Shot side door. Side door, me.
Behind the yellow cup. Behind the yellow cup.
Nice slide.
It's one back.
Left dead.
Nice one back.
Close. Ready? 3, 2, challenge. Weak. He's half out. On the rock. Just close left.
Mid.
Nice, I'm getting you. Shit on. Nice. 3. Hold. Nice. Just purge. Also one in the back. One shot is fine.
All right.
I'm on you.
Lobby. First gas barrel. Snoopy.
Nothing
Yeah, top close.
Top close, Snoopy. Get my plat. You guys have plat?
Yeah. Window.
Nothing front.
Window right now.
Nothing play from old. They're hitting you guys. 1, 2 to front. Ivor gets flat pinch now. Watch out inner. They're hitting front.
Outer, boys.
Inner, outer.
They're both inner and out. They're just playing front.
I can nade time. Jump plat. Outer plat can't be done. I'm 1 shot here. I'm holding plat pinch. I plat pinch.
On time, 1 bullet. 2 on time. Inner. Nice.
I plat pinch.
Nice. Hold on.
Boys,
Big 40.
Put your window fast.
Yeah, go. How much you
outer right now, first guy?
I'm just timing you. I'm mid. Help him.
Outer can be outer. I got you.
Yo, timing you.
Low you one. I got streak skin. Low you.
What a hard voice set. What a great listening again. Thieves a little calm, and the final lead change here. Chance in the business end of the game.
I mean, I'll say not my favorite listening. Maybe looking for a little bit more, but they've started to find it in the feed. Ghosty, another spree. That is 7 in a row. Seemingly unkillable.
Unkillable indeed. Another Hellstorm still to play with here. Snoopy contesting on the point. Finds 1. Can he get the second kill?
What is up with my stream, bro? Why is it not 60 FPS, dude?
Thieves in control. They have the Hellstorm for the break. Anything in the back pocket for Boston Breach? I doubt it.
The kills.
Scrapping 2.
I mean, again, the Rock Hill, they have been on point, on rotation towards it, and they got everything pushed out. This is a dream setup right now for LA Thieves.
Yeah, this could be game. This really could be it right here and now. 3 players on time. The 1 man roaming out towards P2. Here we go. Ghosty with eyes on. How many kills can he get? Nothing just yet. Off spawn, likely to see the Hellstorm. Here we go. On towards time. A big kill from Purge. Can he find his? All down. Once again, another break.
I mean, that was the dream setup, and that does not last any time at all. And now Ghosty, this is a desperation Hellstorm You get the guy out of time and you get your team back in the mix. Boston trying to pounce quick.
Boston got to get going right now, boys. Scrap all through the front door. Once again, a Snoopy winning the big ones. Awakening on the trades again, and again, another break.
They leave the point and get right back in. Perfectly oscillating to dodge that Hellstorm. And hey, this is 10 seconds worth fighting for. Hydra chalking it up, leaving it for his teammates. They're trying to get out of dodge, and Snoopy is picking them apart along the way.
Big kills across the way. Lead change in the dire hours now for Boston Breach, and a battle on P1 as Snoopy finds another two-piece. 4 now on the spree, 37 overall, 10 for the win. Thieves, you gotta get going. You gotta get in the point now. Snoop's still killing. Snoop's still rolling, and I don't believe it, folks. Map 1, Boston Breach. I don't think the crowd could believe it either.
And roaring in the comms.
All good, one map.
Now, 2 major points.
If this fucking player could just stay 60 frames per second, bro. I've got a gig of, I got 2 gigs of internet, bro. What's going on here? Stream looks like shit. Jesus Christ, bro. What just happened? How the fuck did we just lose a hard point?
I don't think the crowd could believe it either.
And roaring in the comms as well. Now, 2 major points of note for the side there of Boston. 1, Cammy.
I'm not way behind. Work hard. The map just ended. I just went 5 seconds backwards, literally.
Turnaround that Snoopy just had. We called him out earlier. Him and Big Wait did not start off.
I'll 2x when the next map starts.
We don't say it often, but he was not getting in the mix with his boys. But that was at the front half of the game. By the end of it, Snoopy ascended. And he finished top of the lobby, goes on a tear towards the end. And even for the listening we have with LA Thieves, Snoopy was
You're way behind Scum Stream? What, you guys come over here so that you guys can see me tweak about us losing first map? I ain't listening to any of you motherfuckers. God damn it.
Every time, man. Wow. What a start to this series, folks. North of 4K damage from both Cammy
Fuck
and
me,
Snoopy.
brother.
Sensational performances from both.
What the fuck was that? What was that?
3 at any given time. And every time, even with the LA Thieves listening chance, individually, still very impressive, but just getting picked apart. Fantastic breaks when they needed them. But towards the end there, even with the Hellstorm, I mean, multiple Hellstorms, saw 3 in the game alone. Thieves just couldn't get it done.
The fact that they were able to consistently dodge him as well on the rock hill and like be able to get back in the mix. Like, this is a devastating moment. That's a 4-man wipe in the feed, and they ended up actually getting back into the rock hill on the very next break. So there was a ton of different moments for Boston where it's a one and done. You mess up the break.
Guys, appreciate the super chat, brother.
60 and things are going to be painful, but they executed.
Love you all to death. Always see you on the Twitch chat too, I think.
It's not just
that's the same
that was
one.
able to turn things around. That was Awakening on a P2 that did his job and then some. Maybe picked up 2 extra kills. A lot of teammates getting the mix in. I don't know how much like crazy sort of pop-off stuff there was outside of a few moments, but Boston, that is a clean game through and through. I mean, Burge had those moments on P2, pop into 2 pieces as well. That's sort of key things afloat. So ultimately, the entire team making plays.
Making plays indeed, and you needed them to pull a hard point away from one of the best hard point teams we have in the league right now in the form of the LA Thieves.
Bro, sounds like my mad grandpops. I'd be fucking mad too if I had to hang out with you. I feel bad for your grandfather. He had to do it his whole life. I just gotta spend a couple minutes with you. That's why he's pissed off all the time, brother. You're the problem.
If it was Major 1 Thieves dropped the first map, I think the fans would be terrified. They would be shook. They'd be looking at Boston's S&D and go, this might actually be a massive problem. But they've turned that around. The path to victory against this squad is no longer a 2-3-5. You're going to have to battle them on every single map. So that is the type of nail biter is going to require to beat this team. But Boston, I mean, they're showing off the goods there. And ultimately for Breach, in stage 1, phenomenal online. Coming to the major, they were not able to execute. That has been the story for this team. They're trying to put things together for this very moment. An early advantage and staying on Hacienda as well. Boston Breach fans going to be happy.
Happy indeed. I mean, I'm as a happy caster. There's chances of this being a 3-0 now a little bit slimmer. Chance, how we
Salt New, that's my dog. 3 months. We love you to death, Salt New. Thank you, brother.
Search and Destroy, major.
That's my brother right there.
2 has been one of the biggest turnarounds for them in their gameplay. Is that still the case today?
Well, I think it's going to be a very interesting one because if I'm thinking back to the Carolina versus Vancouver Surge match, it was a red card that
damn, bro, I can't not believe we just lost that hard point. You're 4 minutes behind Scump. I don't know what you want me to do, brother. He's at the fucking event.
We figured out their tendencies.
He better be ahead.
The game mode, they've also been
guy's literally in the future. He's there live.
Hydra, especially the man that has been making the adjustments in the game mode.
Chat's gonna make me tweak. We're down 0-1. Get me a gun. I'll put it to my head. In game.
How creative they like to get. Boston, the moment they get that man advantage, they will be grouping up together on the map, and they have been constantly making plays. They have
Why aren't you there? Well, how could I be there if I'm here?
This has been their game mode. They have been incredible, but obviously you have an LA
Chaser, I fucking love you, brother. $20 super chat. Have faith, locked in, dude. Whenever you're here, I am locked in all day, baby. All day.
The fact that they took Boston down in a 6-2 the last time they played, they have an advantage in this series as well.
No red card, thankfully for now. We go, folks.
Pre-tube, thank you, brother. All right, here we go, boys. We gotta
winners bracket matchup.
figure this shit out, bro. We just scammed at hardpoint. I'm actually mind blown. So,
Big weight with the bomb.
I gotta see the boys get active
Nearly
here.
with the first blood. Snoopy's playing way aggressive. Gets it. The trades are complete though, and Awakening does drop that bomb. So now, Cammy on the hunt. Big advantage now to the Boston boys. Only one man left.
Gone.
We look a little out of sorts, dude. We genuinely do. And I want to know why my YouTube player is not staying in 60 FPS.
That was a 4-man middle of the map hit. 10 to 2 SMGs down low.
I want to know.
Send the ARs up high. And I think LA Thieves effectively just got ran over in round 1. Players getting hunted, shot in the back, a scattered moment and a scattered push.
Brother, what's going on? I don't know, man. I ain't got the answers, brother. Streetcar Cowboy said, don't worry, don't tweak. We got this. Yeah, I think we win. Hopefully.
Killing an assist. We'll see if he can keep
Fix your internet? Bro, I'm telling you, I got 2 gigs. It can't be my internet. I swear to God.
Thieves, we'll see what they've got. It's a nice fan across the map. Ghosty making his way out here towards well. We've got players way pushed up towards the B-bomb site, but again, Envoy waiting for the intel from the lads before he diverts their attention.
And this is not a confidence track coming out of LA Thieves. If you're spreading the map and play for picks, well, the counter to that is to play for picks as well. So they're just waiting for Boston to make a mistake. But Boston, meantime, taking space, might be able to overwhelm Ghosty by well. There's the first blood rolling through, and Ghosty, we saw the stuns and 2 players on his screen. Simply overwhelmed. Man advantage Boston.
It's steamrolled. I mean, not an advantage that is too great to overcome. And there we go. 3v3. Pressure now towards the A side of the map. Hydra doesn't check it. Snoopy walks away with the kill.
He walks away with his life as well. He gets out of dodge. You maintain the man advantage.
There we go. Makes it a 2. Last man Envoy. It's a 1v2 now. Breach still with the advantage.
Does have bomb in hand, so a small window of optimism, but he right now is putting himself in a pinch, and that does not last. Boston Breach again. Handle him. And Snoopy's over there shaking his head. This is a little too easy for him.
I mean, that 2p certainly helps. Hydra was relatively free as he runs past him, but Scrap was certainly a square-out fight. And kudos to the boys. I mean, they called the hit. Envoy hit a double back to make sure he had the option to go to B as well, and Boston did not take the bait. They called it, and they went back towards A, the perfect pinch on the bomb site.
And they also sniffed out the opening break. If they spread the map, nothing active is happening. What lane do we want to hit? And they had 3 players going over towards well to simply overwhelm Ghosty. And you just cut the head off the snake to get things started. And now 3 players grouped up together. Look at LA Thieves stacked in the middle of the map, ready for that on the defensive end. But for the moment, nobody's home.
Yeah, nobody home. You're going to have eyes on the players through top dark as well. So this should be a square-up fight. And it's not barely a fight. It's Cammy. Takes care of Envoy.
And they're gone. I mean, just like that. 2 players on defense for LA Thieves now out of the picture. And now how do you read this pressure on the map? LA Thieves, no information. Nobody's tweaking for the moment. But how close you could be, Hydra, if he gets a little too active, he'd fall into the trap.
Oh, Boston were playing for the double cross. They were hoping that they send it through well. No one here just yet.
And the timing's so perfect. They're wrapping over to the B site. It is empty as soon as Boston move in.
Again, a pensive approach here from Boston, but Snoopy, there we go. Get that bomb down ASAP. He's going to net himself the RCXD. Ghosty gone. Man advantage still Boston Bridge, and they plant the bomb.
Perfect setup, though. Awakening for well, 1 guy over for dark, and he got the intel on him.
If Hydra goes on the outside as well, Awakening, oh my God, a big win there from Snoopy. Hydra does win the fight against Awakening. Snap pressure on towards the bomb site, spotted out. Snoopy's on the run, the gunfight, oh, what a win from Hydra. Now,
let's go hop it, fast.
And Cammy with the high ground.
There's just no time. Gotta find
There's 18 seconds left, brother.
Wow, on the hunt. Oh, an uncharacteristic mistake from the Phenom.
Dude. All right, whatever.
Ice cold from Cammy.
It would have been the bailout. I don't know how. I thought Awakening would have called Hydra out coming through well, but even with that little bit of opportunity.
We're tweaking like that?
And that could have been a moment for LA Thieves to get back in the mix. Instead, Boston maintain all of the momentum. Maybe nerves
Don't worry about
setting in,
Paco.
and
You'll
that
get you do
listening
it.
was
You'll be
not
back.
emphatic
I'm
from
not worried,
LAPs. They
Paco.
were
Don't worry,
lacking some
superstar.
energy.
It's okay.
Gotta find a way to kick it up, and they gotta find it quick.
Yeah, the old air.
It's okay, Paco. We're not mad, dude. They're nervous. I mean, bro, they're not nervous. They're just a little fucking. They might be nervous right now. Now that they're down 0-3.
Cammy, right off the hard point, right at this map, looking good.
Why are you not there, Nate? Because how can I be there if I'm here? How? What do you want me to go sit behind him? Tap him on the shoulder? Hey, bro. Good job. We're down 0-3. Lost first map. What do you want me to do? I'm in the middle of something. We're getting fucking slammed. I'm so glad I'm not there right now, bro. I'm so happy I'm not there.
Try to make a check on this one, but there's nobody home. And I tell you what, folks.
About to just go fucking lock Hawkeye, and fucking Marvel Rivals ranked.
Shades of the stage 1 S&D right there coming through from LA Thieves, where they try to Pokeball Hydra, send him out for a prayer of a first blood, and I mean, he just runs full sprint into death, and then after that, you try to make a confident play. No, you plant the bomb, and you hope things just work out.
Oh no, boys! What is going on?
Moment where you can no longer afford to. You drop the ball on the first hard point, despite the fact that Ghosty had 2 Hellstorms. Now Boston bringing the fight to you. 3 out of 4 on the first.
This is a little problematic. We're down 0-4.
Thieves is Ghosty, and that is the
I'm tweaking. What is this, dude? What am I watching?
Boston again playing with tremendous confidence. Cammy on the outer coverage.
What am I watching, bro?
These gunfights in the past, previous rounds has gone their way. Purge in a classic corner. Oh dear.
Oh!
Oh, we got problems, bro.
Never have happened. Snoopy now can't win the trade.
There we go, Ernie. We needed you, baby. We needed you bad.
In the hands of the Thieves, can Awakening do the impossible?
I have good news for Envoy. At least his teammates didn't have to see that, and they get around on the board.
Liners,
so
dude.
Fun moment there for the first blood, but
what?
LA Thieves finish your gunfights.
Can we lock
you guys are sick, bro.
1 and 9,
you guys are
or 2 and 9,
sick.
excuse me, for the 2 SMG players, although Hydra a pop-off round, able to add a couple extras to the board, so maybe he's able to turn things around just a touch, but that is certainly a bad sign.
On the board, brothers.
Things to come, because Envoy knew he was here the entire time.
Oh, no.
Purge is built different.
Not ideal. Envoy, though, a player who's...
Don't worry, I'm watching now. Thank God for you, Jonathan. Now we can win.
1 round to the Thieves. Is it all they needed to get things going? And the answer is maybe not. Hydra, lovely shots, trade to complete those. Snoopy once again comes out on top. Envoy managed to make something happen here, but a 1v2, and they have eyes on. Here comes the battle. Boston, Breach, flatten the LA Thieves.
Yeah,
damn, bro, we suck.
That was the perfect strat. I mean, just read them like a book.
Damn.
You had LA Thieves going for a 2-2 split. Boston countered it perfectly, and just because they're on the defensive end, guys like Snoopy able to get in that hallway just a little bit quicker and overwhelm them. I mean, that is a perfect counter strat, and this is S&D. This is not how it was going for Thieves on the online qualifiers. They are getting read and taken to task. Boston, they have done their homework. A round away from going up 2-0.
I didn't even know people were in Boston could read, bro. How they reading our strats? What's up with that? Oh, they just ate Dunkin' Donuts and said, how about them apples? Or what do they say? I don't know how to do a Boston. What do you, fucking, the green wall.
Immediate trades dealt with. Purge once again on the sneak. Great timing on the scrap, not enough for the kill. Can any of his teammates get there in time? Snoopy's on the run, and he's managed to escape with his life.
Oh, that's so unlucky. Snoopy was trying to get that one-shot kill. He just could not find him. A disappearing act there from Envoy, and now a good round from LA Thieves. Purge, though, plenty of time to work with in 1v3. The bomb is down. Should be unclutchable. But Purge is a smart enough player to try to sniff it out.
Sniffs that. Gets away once again with his life. Now full regen. Full knowledge of one player, 30 seconds to go. Whew. Thieves.
Oh my God, we won a second round, bro. There's already been 7 of them. Thank God.
the player. He got one shot that snuck his way into your connector. Just able to get
Dude.
out with his life. And Snoopy overcommitted to try to find that final kill with a one-shot call.
I'll be honest with you, bro. My wife is not going to be happy if we lose this match.
Stay in the mix, but still for Boston, a single round away.
Bro, if we lose this match, on top of me having a back injury and I can't play golf and I can't work out, and I'm just going to sit there and be depressed and miserable. Dude, oh my God, we have to win, bro. Not for you guys, not for me, not for 100 Thieves and the whole community, not for our sponsors, not for Call of Duty, bro. We have to win so my wife isn't miserable for the next 24 hours, bro, because she will be miserable.
Stuns and nades. Everything's going over the top. 2 trophies now at play for the LA Thieves. Here we go, folks. They're going to whir away. The gunfight's already on. Damage is dealt. But wait, right through the front line. Awakening finds his. Scrap on the rock. Finds 3. There we go. The last man, Cammy. And there's simply no way the Thieves once again hold.
That's a bold moment, too. That's almost like a P4 retake where you actually had LA Thieves a man down. They were not expecting all the front pressure, but they deliver nonetheless. Envoy is especially able to give you a big 2 kills. Him and Scrap holding it down, and Hydra just there for the finisher. But I like the switcher from LA Thieves. They stay over on the B site, pull a little trick, and say, hey, we might have got to dominate over on this section map last time, but we'll be a little bit more prepared.
1 round at a time. That's all you really need. 5-3 Boston Breach. When will you start to lose that courage?
Oh, look, the Codcaster's stats are broken. No way, dude.
The guns are up at the ready, though. The LA Thieves find the first blood. No read. Perfect stun there from Snoopy is going to slow those players down. 2 of them now moving in to try and take care of it.
What a decision by Snoopy just to get out of dodge instead of trying to win the next gunfight. He would have been overwhelmed. Now you might be able to isolate a player.
What a play from Snoopy, staying alive. Envoy there, the only man with eyes on the B-bomb site for now. And Snoopy.
I want to piss check on this kid, dude. What is this guy doing, bro? What is this guy fucking Snoopy doing? Who is he? Well, I know, I've seen him in the past. He plays really well, but this guy's fucking doing everything right. Oh my God. We got a 3v2, bro. And we literally just split up. He threw shoulder. We lost a 1v1. We're on fucking tar.
Double digits already.
Just got absolutely pissed on. Now they're playing the bomb and we're still not moving. Nobody's moving. Why don't we just not move together? Thoughts on that?
Boston, can they deal with Hydra? Stun connects. Pressure now on towards the site.
Nah, I mean, dude.
Into a 1v1.
It's huge. He knows he's going against an SMG
Oh
as
my
well,
God, bro. Come on, Paco. We need you, baby.
Makes his way towards the site, trying to make something happen here.
Oh, thank God for you, Paco.
A 1v1 win from Hydra.
Thank God for you, Paco.
3 rounds in a row.
And Purge played that perfectly from start to finish, and Hydra built different. French Phenom, pure reaction time, pure gunny in the lifeline for his team.
Yo, if we end up winning this series, bro, and any of the players, you guys went back and watched the VOD,
Still alive. Hydra.
I'm not apologizing for being a piece of shit and saying that you guys suck, because you guys are getting pissed on, bro. But I still believe, bro. I've never not believed. I'm just saying, don't be mad at me if you watch this back and I've just been shitting on you guys shitting the bed. Just saying. Play better. Here we go.
Testing the resolve in a big way. Once again, an aggressive 3-1 here on defense. Overwhelming the A-bomb side of the map. That's massive damage into Hydra.
Do not reach out that, Paco.
A miss on the windowsill. Nerves starting to kick it.
They backed him down, though. LA Thieves, how quick are you on this rotation? Nope, they are sending it home towards this A site. Or maybe turtling up.
It's the double cross once again. They haven't given up space on the A-bomb site. Breach over by B.
And Cammy would be the man to spot this out. Trophies getting tossed around, so maybe a little bit of noise, and Boston prowling. Quick on the retake. Here's battle for the first blood. Envoy dropped.
Bomb down as well. A massive win from Purge. Now Hydra on the pinch. Trying to level this up as best he can. Cammy, his red dot now shown on the minimap. Hydra with a bomb recovery. They're still able to get this down at A.
They're trying to move. They don't want to deal with the high ground. Try to get out and see if you can catch a player. Isolation. There might be a freebie, but Cammy delivers and Scrap for a 1v3 when you need him the most.
Scrap now once again keeping the hopes of the LA Thieves alive here in the Search and Destroy. He's made his way towards B. There's nobody home, and that's his plan.
One bit of good news, he plants for the God spot. You can play this from office. You can see it from so many places. As tough as it gets for Boston, but here comes the hit.
Here comes the hit. Scrap. An AR in hand, his trusty aims. How lucky will he be? And luck has nothing to do with it. Boston Breach, a 2-0 lead here in the winner's bracket over the Thieves.
And for a team that it feels like the entire community may have counted out in this series, how the tables have turned and Thieves hiding, scared from Snoopy. I mean, that is dominance in map number 1 and dominance in map number 2. Snoopy out here playing like the MVP, but that's for the 2-0 lead.
I don't want to watch this shit no more, dude. Deadass. I'm so fucking over esports.
They are on form.
I'm so over it.
Coming to play so far. Well, folks.
I mean, I think we're gonna win this series still. We're gonna win 3 maps in a row. We are.
But at this point in time,
but
I'm
oh
throw
my god!
Way out the window. Sorry, Easy Mac, no offense, but right now, Boston Breach, what a lead they have in this series. The LA Thieves, our super team, coming into this one, the unquestionable favorites. They find themselves down in a bad way.
In Boston Breach, nothing to lose. How about that from Snoop? 11 kills, 9 of them untraded. Everybody else on his team racking up the assist and the first bloods. That is utterly dominant in the first blood category. 7-3 in favor of Boston. They have done their homework. They had perfect counter strats as well rolling through. Everybody getting active and getting involved. Boston, I mean, look, I don't know how nervy you are coming into the series, but it's clearly one where they have nothing to lose. They got the vibes falling after map 1 and now overperforming. Take a look at the double B coming through for the first 2 maps.
I mean, we thought this might be a Lala series, but no, right now it's just and it's because it's badass stuff out of Boston. Vault Control came up in a moment, and again, Thieves, they have been the masters of the control mode. I think this series could go the distance. I wonder what the desk thinks.
3-0. Yeah. No, Boston popping off in this tournament. You love to see it. And when we think back to Major 1, that was the last time we had an 8 seed go up against a 1 seed. Miami went on to finish top 3 after taking down Optic. Now, could LA Thieves fall early on? Nameless, there's not a good record for teams that go perfect in a qualifier.
Brother, I am mind blown. What is going on that stage right now? I mean, you look at it and you're like, okay, LA Thieves in every way, shape, and form have been better than them these last few weeks. Just played them and dominated them. But what we saw on that map 1, setting the tone, was Cameron McGilligan taking over on the P2, makes a huge play. We'll go over the highlights, but I think all of us, we're just kind of at a loss for words.
Let's first jump into the search and destroy. And
oh my god, bro. I'm gonna go take a piss. I gotta get out of this chair.
I mean, I've always kind of looked at this Boston team as long as one of the ARs could just shoot back and create space, Snoopy's gonna get lost and just destroy your setups. And that's exactly what has happened. Not even just in the search, but also in the hard point. Snoopy's just gotten free, he's gotten around the back line, and LA haven't been able to keep track of him.
And I've seen a new angle, I feel like, from Boston Breach throughout the entirety of this search and destroy, where they are just wolf packing everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they're on attack, it doesn't matter if they're on the defense. The retakes have been unreal from the side of Boston Breach. Every time you stare at the minimap, it is highly unlikely you're going to isolate one of these players. And it has paid out in dividends, because for LA Thieves, on their side of things, they're feeling confident, right? And so you're gonna find one of those players kind of hunting for that initial pick, running through these hallways. And when you run into 2-3 Boston Breach players, you're not going to win that trade battle. So for the Boston Breach, I love the way that they have approached the search and destroy versus LA Thieves.
Some huge clutches as Hydra gets the 1v1 there, but in round 10, it was all Boston Breach and Purge sealing the deal in.
Yeah, did a good job like using your lead. You know, that's how you become a great search team, is like utilizing your lead and taking chances from there. Some really nice blind counters. We were sitting there watching it, we're just like, man, Boston just looked clean right now. You saw the first blood 7-3. When Boston get a first blood, especially on Hacienda, 93% of the time they convert it to a round win. So they get that blood, they're feeling comfortable.
Boston up 2-0. How did they start the match? Well, they had some very strong slayers keeping up with the LA Thieves. Let's take a look at the highlights, because early on we're like, oh, business as usual. There's another 3-piece from Hydra. They're up by 60 points. Then after a rotation, Allie, we're tied.
I mean, and that is so impressive to do in general. Like, you open up this map and you have Hydra dropping 3 pieces on your forehead to still make that turnaround, Cammy, Unreal P2, just to kind of snowball into Snoopy getting comfortable, right? And I talked about this as we were heading into this pre-show. Is like, if they make it to that Skyline,
they need a physical there, a motivational speech, brother. Yo, listen, if these motherfuckers need me to be there to say, hey, go win the match to win the match, then we got a bigger fucking problem, dude.
It was the P2s.
Look, gentlemen, I gotta be honest with you, bro. I am tilted beyond fucking comprehension right now. If I have one more person as who I'm not fucking there, like, this is Little League baseball, and these guys need their dad there to hold their hands while they fucking try to swing the bat. That's not what I'm here to do, brother. I need them to just fucking win, and I think we win. I think we reverse sweep. Everything's fine, but this ain't fucking T-ball. I'm not bringing orange slices and shit.
Feel very small because they're playing from like the middle.
Oh my God!
Around the outside
I'm tilted.
as much. And when they do
fucking
get good
tilted,
setups
bro.
from the front, then again, you allow Snoopy to hit that long route, find ways to hit these pitches, get around the back, and it creates disaster. So it's just really interesting to see how they choose to play the map versus a team like LA who prefers to kind of take the long routes around the back, get spawns first, then play for the hill. Breach is just like
it's the only major you're gonna be close to it. It's the least you can do.
If you've been to a CDL
I don't know
event
anybody
before, please
shit.
make some noise.
Woo, I've been one.
And teach everyone joining us for the first time how to get loud, because this is going to be a crazy series. I have a feeling we're going to a Game 5. We have not done that for LA Thieves throughout any of the qualifier games. So let's revisit our predictions, because Alan, if we don't go to a Game 5, we're all looking real dumb.
Correct. It's just so crazy because like a week ago, calling this Boston team mid would have been a compliment. Now they're 2-0 up against LA Thieves. I'm still sticking with Thieves, though. They're going to get a huge momentum swing here and reverse sweep.
Allie, it's not the first time they've played. They're split 1-1 in Black Ops 6. Who do you got winning this?
I still have to stick with LA Thieves, but I mean, I'd love to be proven wrong.
All right, we're all sticking with LA Thieves. We have faith. Is it misplaced? Let's find out as we send it back to the casters.
Thank you very much, guys. Man, I think Nameless has been back in Gigawake and back in Purge for so long, and the one day he's screaming right now, the one day he does it, they look so good.
He's so fake every time.
Well, folks, we're almost ready to get into control. Yeah, Vault. How do you feel about this? Because again, Thieves are they're the best control team we've got, right? Look, they're the men, right? They're the gods among men.
Yes.
How does this happen?
10-2 record in control, like on the stage, on the year, maybe the best control team in the game. They have some of the best players in the game mode and even on this specific map. I mean, look, on paper, make no mistake, he should be walking away with the series because they have the best objective player on the map in Envoy and the best Slayer on this map coming through from Hydra. I mean, 2 players in the top 5 specific to Vault control. I mean, assuredly, there's no way unless Snoop has something to say. I mean,
LAN versus online, bro. What the fuck do you know about LAN versus online, brother? Tell me. Because at the last LAN we just went to, we were 1 round away from winning the fucking event. What the fuck are you even saying, bro? LAN versus online. You ever went up there and done it yourself? We just lost the first 2 maps, bro. But don't sit here and tell me fucking LAN versus online when we literally almost won the first fucking LAN. All right?
Yeah, and Purge is
what the fuck do you know about
really
any of that?
Reinforcements. They're trying to fight 2v3 effectively over towards the point, and well, Purge gets the hand for the long-range gunfight. The Boston players
go fucking lose your gold ranked matches, bro, and watch a YouTube fucking tutorial on how to play the game, brother.
35 seconds off the clock, and they have just now touched
W rage bait, you got me.
You're in 3 members now of the Thieves on A defense. Purge just trying to cause a bit of a problem there, just trying to slow them down, get his teammates out of spawn and into the fight.
I indeed have taken the bait, dude.
Sweet kills, so now Boston,
I feel like I'm stuck here with Symphony's chat, brother. Symphony's literal fucking chat room. I'm literal hell hanging out with you
But that gets
motherfuckers.
shut down again, and if you had Purge off the opening break, taking out an assault rifle,
I'm a cranky old man, dude. Leave me the fuck
off the
alone.
ribs so badly, but now a desperation
Can't
effort,
stand
25
watching this
seconds
shit
to
no
go.
more, dude.
You're
Dead
gonna have
ass.
to start forcing it
Lost
here
2
if you're
maps, and I'm
Boston.
acting like we
Things
lost
right
the
now are
fucking
not
event, but it
looking
feels
good.
like it.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's 4 dead. Go fuck yourself. Beautiful.
The clock has been stopped, and it's a
Beautiful.
3-man stack on A. First
I'm
second,
crashing
one
out,
halfway
dead
through.
ass. This
Here
might be
comes
the crash
Vandal
out.
before. Say goodbye to the A zone.
This monitor is about to get hurled off this mount into another dimension.
So there you go, extra minute to the clock, and now a life advantage. How fast things can turn in control.
Wait, Purge finding a couple of kills there. They're not able to get towards the B zone just yet. Ghosty, the tactical retreat, he's going to catch players coming in off spawn. He's been picked up. Man advantage for a second there went to Boston. Nice work from Scrap on the defense.
Yeah, up top,
Back pain, ED,
This
and
might be operation attempt to get
losing
somebody
in COD,
in the
bro.
art if you're
It's a
on
beautiful
Boston,
thing.
but the AR players for LA Thieves are slamming every single door shut. They're looking for your moment, and Snoop, nice little pounce. That's good comms rolling through to trade out Hydra. He's able to stay alive and keep position, but everywhere you go, an LA Thieves player is crawling.
Yeah, and Envoy. Pick a corner, any corner, even with Cammy with the comms. Wait, no way. Envoy staying alive now, going toe-to-toe with Awakening. You managed to get over towards B for a few seconds there. You get a little bit of pressure, but again, not a whole lot. And the Envoy is still in your spawn, so you pushed forward, but you're in the pinch still. You're still in the trap.
Dude, and Big Weight just gets back down. We're letting one-shot players live for free on the most important spot on the map. So if we're not playing with confidence, we're going to lose this round.
You can still try to win it on kills, though. 15 seconds, no lives left. But only 2 members of Boston there for the Thieves. Just find a hole and stay safe. 10 seconds now on it. Snoopy, last man, sends it. First round comes to a close.
One around, let's go. Fuck yeah.
Ultimately, the
I
majority
was
of
never
that
worried,
comes
not
down to
once,
Greg.
dude.
Boston clearly trying to force things through.
I wasn't
on
worried
the B
one
zone,
single
but LA
time.
Thieves win enough extra gunfights that the play was never effectively set up. And granted, Boston repositioned, able to secure the A zone and keep that down to a default round. But in the meantime, while they're happy for the progress, Scrap might have the hot hand. 11 kills in a round of control. I mean, that is about as good as it gets. Lighten up the kill feed, making sure he can keep things active for his team.
That's the man right there. It didn't feel like there was a whole lot of a mid-round adjustment there from the Boston squad. Or if there was, Thieves were just one step ahead. A nice opening round again. Scrap on that 5. We'll see how he's looking towards the Hellstorm. Halfway. Lovely first blood. Hydra joins him. This is a great attack so far. Wait a minute. Hydra now. Oh, if not for Awakening there, it would have been nearly perfect. But you're still keeping the A zone captured. And Scrap now on a 7. Tremendous aggression forward.
I mean, at least you trade him out, but yeah, that's a nice little punch of the opening break to make sure you get the progress going on the A zone. This is going to be a slow capture as well. Only 2 players on it who are constantly jumping off to look for the kills, but you're looking to feed. Trade throwing through back and forth. 2 ticks of progress for in Boston. They're fighting for it.
Oh, absolutely. Opening break. What a hit. You took a couple of teeth and the A zone with that opening punch, Thieves. Good stuff. That's going to be 2 minutes and 18 seconds there on the game clock. Plenty of lives still.
Envoy, though, should get caught, yeah, stunned in a triangle of Boston players who've done a great job of at least clearing out the middle of the map. So they're set up in control. Snoopy's got behind enemy lines. He does get taken down, but at least you know you have all the pressure in the world if you're Boston. Everybody for Thieves coming out of spawn.
Thieves on spawn now through the middle of the map. Purge has found himself a corner upstairs. That'll be a problem in a moment, but in the meantime, his teammates get picked apart, so Awakening, the only man left alive here to really make a dent. Purge is going to catch a player in spawn. Can he find Ghosty? He's on the hunt for the player in spawn now, trying to stay alive on the B zone. Nice work there from Scrap. Over to Envoy. Oh, can't get the pair. A pinch now developing towards the zone. Lovely coverage there from Ghosty. Oh, for the time being, a segment in the bag. And you're not out of the woods yet. Hydra's still alive.
I mean, you're happy for the segment. At the very least, you got a little bit of an advantage, and they are keeping this pressure up. Envoy underneath Art, forcing out the spawns. And these are players from Boston that are trying to funnel through the zone. You have Purge that's been in ammo the entire time, but if it's not for Cammy picking up the 2-piece, Thieves have had constant opportunities, but that's, well, nearly all 4 players down. And you're spawning out at P2. This is a blender of a map right now.
Man. Ghosty at one end, Hydra in the other. 3 members now of Boston are in a bit of trouble, but is Hydra in trouble? No, wait a minute. The second! The Phenom, laid up over the top. Cammy's going to have to reposition. Second segment going to be as well. Cammy somehow finds a kill there on the player on the zone. Scrap still keeping the capture going. Purge down and out. That should be the round.
I mean, they just perfectly played that. The SMG is getting over towards Art, getting over towards Statue, and even when you had a near 4-man wipe in the feed for Boston, they're spawning out at P2 and saying, we can just ignore the guy ammo. Who cares about him? Go flood their spawn, look for the spawners, and effectively a dominant round. And this is the type of emphatic fashion you want to see from the LA Thieves to try to get some momentum back. And look at the kill feed while Snoopy has had a monstrous series so far on this map, getting absolutely shut down, and Hydra, the man that has risen from the ashes, taking the advantage from him.
Those ashes are still red hot. What a bounce back here. Thieves in control. In control. They've makes sense. Another round, here we go. The lifeline they're sorely looking for here in the series, just to stay alive. Can Boston get on the board at the very least? Thieves, 1 minute and 20 seconds. We get a map win on the series.
Well, able to get the first blood in the round. Back down immediately from up top. Burge and Snoop trying to work together. Scrap, though, I mean, just making sure everybody keeps their distance. While Hydra gets traded out, you imagine you're going to be able to get the trades, or maybe not. Clean two-piece there from Snoop, and that's going to be 3 in the feed. Not got pressure on both zones. Envoy, though, takes care of B. Stock and standard now in this round, working towards A, and Hydra hasn't missed a step.
No, not yet. Cammy up close and personal. Coverage there on the right-hand side from Burge. Hydra now trying to break. No, Burge is going to be there. Keeps it going. First segment now done. The stack is there for Boston Breach. They managed to capture A in their opening attacking round. It was B that was their absolute pitfall. Here we go. Just shy of 2 minutes on the game clock when this goes. Uh-oh, not yet. Completely surrounded. On the attack towards B, but wait. Scrap will be the sole defender. Only finds one, traded out immediately.
He's not going for art either. He's going to be playing for the zone, and now Awakening is just going to be isolated on it. Needs to play his life and just keep a little bit of pressure up, and he's doing so for the moment, but simply overwhelmed and gunned down. Awakening couldn't give you too much there in that moment. Tied up on the life count, middle of the map, owned by Hydra.
Yeah, nice job. It slows down the entire play. It makes Cammy irrelevant in that fight. Thieves now pushing forward. They've got way over the halfway mark. Now they're inside to Rugs. Now, again though, the tables turn immediately. Envoy can't make anything happen there. Hydra finds a corner. Purge does not check it now. On the approach towards B, you're down a man.
Such a good spot, always pays off. Art control firmly in the hands of LA Thieves. Plenty of flank opportunities to roll through if Boston ever step foot on this zone, but they're not even able to get there. Getting picked apart along the way. Snoopy trying to square up with the pistol. Cammy gave you 2, but that's all Boston are able to get. And a nice gunfight win, but not in a place that's going to matter, at least not in the short term. Boston trying to orchestrate a good push.
Getting close, but still nothing. Life count still a single. Wait a minute. Awakening now finds himself in the zone. 7 HP should be traded out indeed. But wait, Purge is now on the flank as well. Able to get to the fight ASAP, and they do just that. So, folks, it's not be yet 9-9 on the life count. Players now on the zone for a second. You've still got a player in the backline, and Envoy this time dealt with. This round's not over yet.
I mean, big wins. You got the vault control as well, so the opportunity in an 8v8 is here. You want to play this almost like a round of S&D. Problem is, number 2 on the minimap, Hydra might have a guaranteed flank. You get the pressure over towards the B zone, but now you got problems to solve.
Yeah, does it work though? Kills up front, all good. Hydra now, the flank. Oh, he's been dealt with. What a kill from Snoopy. Trades once again, 5v5.
They get caught though. Now you're out of lives. Boston, 25 seconds is a good bit of time, but the pressure to the zone is not easy.
4v4, 20 seconds. Hydra pushing forward, gets himself 1 alongside Envoy. The clock's still ticking. Boston fighting for this one. Hydra spots out Snoopy. No one's going to be in a position to get on the zone, and the Thieves are all over it. Final 10.
Yo.
A couple of kills now. The trades start beginning to roll. The time's still ticking. Last man Awakening, and he is nowhere near the zone. He's nowhere near the kills.
All right.
Control.
Oh, we want a map, gentlemen. Sweet release. Yo, deadass, serious question. I wasn't sure because I had my headset off, but I've been a little gassy today, and I ripped some serious ass. Did you guys hear that in the mic? I was waiting for the chat.
A little bit.
I don't think you guys did, because
I don't think we're that happy with the
it
victory
felt
there,
really loud and
like
sounded really loud. I wasn't sure if the
now.
mic picked it up or not.
They find themselves down so far.
I broke
Boston
wind.
Breach can't be too disappointed with that one. You,
My bad.
You gave it your all, but again, the Thieves simply too good at control. The 2-3-5 team.
Silent killer. There ain't nothing silent about it, brother.
And now another
That's
hard
type
one.
if you're
Stealing.
sitting on the couch,
Oh,
dogs are passed out, fucking arms up, comfortable. They're waking up like,
not about the first couple
thinking
battles.
somebody just
We're gonna
knocked at
have
the
a
door.
distant series on our hands, and
That's the type
the
of pressure
guns
I'm
right there
bringing.
Getting hot for the side of LA Thieves. I mean, Hydra and Scrap making sure they throw on a
smelled like
takeover
egg. No.
performance.
My
And as
breaking
is
wind right
tradition,
now
the
is
objective
just
kills, guys like
flatulence,
Envoy gonna be
dude. It's
living
not
for it and
stinky.
goes to the human
Not stinky.
UAV, dishing up every assist in the world for his
I don't get
teammates.
them
So a
them
well-orchestrated
rotten egg
effort, and Boston
scents
simply
very
had
often, dude.
Nothing to
That's
offer.
diabolical.
Snoopy, for the first time in this series, did get shut down.
Did get shut down indeed. 15-23.
All right, let's stop
For
talking
young
about
Snoopy. But
butt
a clean
stuff.
3-0, as you would expect. Hey, what's up? The Boston Breach fan in the flesh out here in Texas. I'm sure there are plenty of you. But for now, we're going to look at the highlights of your team getting absolutely rolled by the Thieves.
Yeah, and just a couple moments that what could have been if they win an extra gunfight or root guys like Scrap out of ammo. Again, watching Awakening just be fearful, running away from the gunfight.
All right, gentlemen. Well, you know what?
Really not able
I'm
to
glad we won the
capitalize on
controls.
any
Still
situation
backs
they
against the
had.
wall,
And
man.
then
We dug ourselves a hole, man.
offensive
I don't know if we can
Thieves
climb
with
out, but I'm
just
hoping we do.
on-field dominance where they're able to
Down
run
1-2.
the lights
Reverse
out.
sweeps happen all the time. Literally all the time. Why not just happen to us? The boys just had to get fucking up to speed, dude. Sometimes the first event, or the first match of an event can just feel like you're on another, in another planet, on another planet.
Cammy might have had a few moments, but I don't think the AR is really.
And honestly, being first place in the qualifiers and everybody saying we're like the best team in the game right now probably doesn't help either, because they just adding pressure to themselves. Like, well, we got to play like it. So
plenty of teams have had a good run on, but we go to a Skyline chance. A Skyline.
We'll see what happens, man.
Fickle map for so many teams.
This is the type of roster that can reverse sweep, so I'm hoping we get it.
That lightning in a bottle when it comes to this hardpoint map.
And it's also a map that Boston had plenty of reps on as well. So certainly the hardpoint advantage are leaning towards LA Thieves. But I mean, the Hacienda is one they definitely were wanting to win. And now Boston go, hey, we get one of our best hardpoint maps.
S&D tiebreaker is stupid.
They get to play with no fear.
Nah,
they have
in a best of 7, I kind of agree, but
round 1 matchups go and a map that they are comfortable on. And
in a best of 5, it's the way to do it, brother.
I like this.
It's electric, actually. It's the only reason why I still have a career.
Yeah, a lot of gunfights, folks. A lot.
Or had a career. Game 5 S&D, bro. I got a lot of those under my belt.
So, elites coming into this one for Boston Breaches.
Not to talk about me, gentlemen, but
Shift talking about on the desk. Not the best run up towards the major for Boston, but right now, Lanimals, absolute Lanimals. Cammy's looking fantastic. Snoopy's individual prowess is disgusting, and Purge as well, man. Purge is from
God, I hate how much chatters happened about like
way ahead of rotation, massive
LAN and
doing everything
online.
Right,
yeah, you can just see the brain operating for Purge when he's able to play on the map. That's why the S&D especially.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's real for sure, but
for the side of Boston. Maybe not a ton of moments on Skyline to show off the brain, but it is execution on the route, trying to lock down P2s and P4s especially. If you manage to convert it to a Money Hill type of time, you will be happy to walk away.
All right, big hard point. Big fucking hard point, dude.
It is a map where the slang needs to be ever present. Front half of the series, it was nothing but Snoop and Cammy lighting up the kill feed. Scrap and Hydra, most recently, able to turn things around. Who's going to step up here on the map number 4? Get the tone set for the rest of the tournament.
Crunch time for the LA Thieves. Lose this, you go down the lower bracket. Boston lose this, and we see it game 5. Pressure now for both our squads.
All right, boys, come on.
Don't squander it now.
Let's win. Let's just win. Please, just win. Just fucking make it easy on us, dude. Get us to this S&D. So then we can really tweak.
Even with the first blood rolling through, Envoy still made his way towards the objective inside of P1. And I mean, there is no one better that you want on time to be the collector. Envoy will give you everything while his teammates pick up all the kills.
He finds a lot of intel, he finds damage, it's lovely stuff. Counterattack now is on. Breach clear at the top side of the map as best they can, and still, oh, finally.
Yo, they need to reset the box on stage, bro. I swear to God, it looks like this guy Envoy his gun is lagging, dude. I swear.
Ultimately, though, this has been really
and I'm not saying that Envoy's playing like shit. I just, bro, some of these POVs, it looks like they're playing with like 60 ping. It's crazy.
Nice series of kills going their way, and they have the left side spawn.
I'm being dead ass serious
I'm
too.
looking for LA Thieves. There are no routes being taken. Everybody's still spawning out. Scrap finally makes his way near towards P2, but Boston are gonna have a pretty good setup. They just need somebody to collect the time.
Ghosty Walk might have been the guy. He's gone now. Envoy, the next player up here for the Thieves. Rapid attack. As the LA Thieves are going to be able to get back into time ASAP. Close spawns now all through piano side. Wait, Awakening gets his kill. The next 2 players have been called out and dealt with. No, Scrap's going to find a way to punch a hole. Here comes Awakening on the pinch. And it's a 2 nearly for Demon Joe, but the damage is there, and the slide onto Ghosty as well.
We look like piss, dude. I don't know what these guys are doing. Come on. It's not what we're looking for. We gotta log in the fuck in. We look like shit right now.
On the pinch was perfect. And from LA Thieves, I mean, that was a P2 that they were making some hero ball-esque plays to try to make it through, but not stabilizing with the teamwork. Ghosty might open up the map, though, here for you, but it's not even going to get his team any time.
We just got to try to somehow win this match and get out of here, bro, so that we can reset and find all the dope that we had from the online qualifiers, because the boys just seem like they're off their back foot a little bit. They just seem a little off. This is not the team that we've been seeing for the last few weeks, and that's okay, bro. It happens. Sometimes you just come out cold, but we got to try to grit our way through this one, bro.
That's a problem for Boston. They fall in the fight, and that allows the setup now for the Thieves.
And you're really looking for a tie-turning moment here right now from LA Thieves. They don't have the right side spawns, but the kills, they're getting most of them. 1v1 battle for the final little bit. Ghosty gives it to you, but that is just to keep the 50-50. Right now, Thieves a little bit more desperate for the time, because Boston, again, right side spawns.
I mean, there's no fundamentals, dude. We just left the right side open completely. We're like, nobody's watching it.
Little advantage here on Skyline.
We just look out of sorts. Like, our teamwork just isn't there right now. I think everybody's panicking. It seems that it feels and looks a little panicky to me. Like, we're panicking. I'm dead serious, too.
15-9. You'll definitely take that. 14-8 for Awakening, though. He's certainly come to play here on Skyline. Set up for Nu in the best possible way. Can Awakening find any more at this life? Is Strider now trying to drive those players back, purged by steps. Gets one, that certainly helps down to the point. Oh, an Awakening! That's his hard point now.
That is the calmest dead I've ever seen in the player cam. Awakening comfortable 17-8 right now. And the players on LA Thieves in the meantime, Ghosty's giving you everything he can.
Look at this, bro. Ghosty just fell off the map. Paco hit Hill by himself. There's no teamwork, bro. There's just, we're tweaking.
He's very close to the Hellstorm. Here comes the hit. No hope whatsoever. 20 seconds down. That's
Three dead, though.
Three down in the feed.
If you're going to bring it back, you got to do that.
LA Thieves get the break, and they dodge the Hellstorm.
I mean, gentlemen, falling off the map at this point, I mean, this is just not a good look. Somehow they're able to get the break. The Snoopy wins the one gunfight, clears everything out, and that's a gunfight that's effectively a 20-point swing. 10 seconds Boston get, the Thieves do not. So after the first set of rotation,
it's 10 points.
It's going to be a 50-point lead for Boston, bringing the heat in hard point. And Cammy might be overwhelmed as Thieves get into time, and Scrap wins a nice gunfight as well. Thieves looking for the stabilization.
It's nice out the Thieves. A couple of sweet kills. They start to chain this together a little bit. Their first P1 was very productive, all things considered. But again, can they make that the case here in our second set? Cammy, he gets through in the feed. A big turn there from Hydra now. Snoopy gets a 2-piece.
And we lost point, and we got flipped.
Trade him out as well. That's two players from the Thieves
nice
who are trying to make a play. Awakening might have lost the gunfight and got turned on, but he at least reads the spawn, so you keep the left side pressure. And first it was Hydra. Now it's Envoy trying to work these pinches, but it has been a P1 effectively where Thieves have been the
Dude, if I'm Envoy, I'm actually slamming my controller. That's such bad timing, bad luck.
Two players out towards P2, and
takes the route, does everything right.
Delivers, and he's going to flip those spawns.
That's nice. Well,
that's just the worst.
Snoopy had eyes on. He wasn't able to capitalize on that. So Thieves, this is your moment. Can you strike? The iron is getting ever hotter. Scrap with the 2. Purge with a trade towards point, catches Hydra unaware, manages to win the fight.
Now where are the comms? Where are the comms rolling through? Thank God Scrap wins that one for LA Thieves. Purge nearly pierced that setup, but the 50-point lead has been closed. And already Thieves right back inside.
Bro, what are we watching, dog? Like, is there any communication?
P1 where the game turned around.
It's an A1 day one setup. Yo, is anybody watching Kitchen?
He can't do this alone.
Is anybody watching
Kitchen?
Kitchen?
He finds one, so
I got Kitchen.
Now a Purge in the middle of the map. What a kill and a Hydra that was. His face bounced off the jacuzzi right into the kill feed. Here comes the lead change. The Thieves are in this still.
Just getting back down. I mean, one single gunfight, maybe for the time that Cammy's going to look for it, but Scrap reads it, and this has just been a wonderful turnaround moment from LA Thieves. I mean, Boston Breach simply fell quiet. Snoopy's going to strike, but that's just the entry. You're not getting time off this just yet, but at least you get a setup around it. Looking to execute and get some momentum back in your favor, but now they're falling like dominoes.
Oh, Cammy's doing what he can to get towards this hard point. Lovely stuff, Boston, once again. Looking to battle back into this. Whoa, let's go for a listening with Boston Breach.
Side. Coming out. Nice. Be there. Side.
Not weak. On time. On the fireplace.
Fireplace. One more on the left. One more. There's two. Stand boy two.
Watch out. Nice. Scrap got me. One to the right. I dropped the right.
Yeah, I got dominated. Yo, last two their side. That point goes to last guy. On time, boys. Yes.
Fuck, dude, these guys sound so locked.
Last one the back, boys. Okay, come on left. Dan in the back, bro. On the back. I need.
In the bed.
Step back. Back strap.
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Back right, in the corner. I don't see him in the corner.
There's two running at me in time. One more. Nice.
Back right, boys. Nice. Take our time, boys.
So this time, guarantee this.
I got
going under, guarantee a kill here, guys.
Yeah. I'm with you. Nice. Top mid, scrap. Really weak, Carrick. Really weak their side. That, bro.
By the way.
Yeah, they're gonna spawn back on you, Joe.
Oh, we are getting slammed. We suck. Holy shit. What the fuck is happening, bro? Oh, I'm tweaking, dog. We lost.
Scraps one shot on me.
Yo, give me Jim.
Alright, I guess one time. Top mid, go see stop P2. Listen,
fireplace. One guy's piano, one time.
I'm jumping top right, okay? I'm trying to wall. I'll see him piano, bro. Go see that top. Nice.
Thieves back to P1. A good listening there from Boston Breach. Pace in the comms. Trying to find the pace in the game as well.
They go for the flank though. Hydra goes for the pinch around the map. So another P1 for LA Thieves that is ultimately fantastic for them to get back in the game. But in the long-term battle, Boston posted up on this rotation. Bird jumping over heads and maybe a painful moment. I mean, that is a near full 60 coming through on a P1. We have ourselves a game.
Absolutely. Here we go, folks. One more hard point potentially to seal the deal. Purge in the middle of the map, finding him a couple of kills now over towards P2. Cammy behind the desk. Entry from Envoy, gets it. Looking towards the back line as well. Can he clear it out? No, he cannot. Still, numbers here. Hydra, finally gets the kill, but not without a lot of damage. Final cleanups there and the Thieves are in.
And he's able to make sure you flip the spawns as well. So another string of a moment there coming in from LA Thieves. The pinches from Hydra on this map have been ever present. And you're looking to get the time, but somebody's got to soak it up. Another pinch from Hydra. Gets there, maybe a little bit late, but you keep the time at least white or empty. But he has to do so much work to keep Boston away.
Hydra's still doing the work though. He's finding nearly all of the kills. Checks his corners as well. Pressure now from Zip. A man on time. Purge, will he check this corner? He will not. He will be brought down once again. And again is Hydra on the routes. No more kills. No more time. We go to another hard point.
And a P3 where I feel like Boston have just had the extra edge. Strap with the X-ray vision, but he's going to get traded out. And Boston win this rotation again.
They win it again. Through fire. Envoy brought down. Wins from Ghost. He saves the day for a time being. Over to Snoopy. Can he get it? He can. Scrap with the trades. Hard point in the hands of the Thieves. Counterattack Boston. 2 men in, 2 men down. The Thieves hold.
And this is a dicey moment for Boston. You need to get this break as well, but you don't want to overcommit and flip. You got to be very delicate in these moments.
Perfect start right now for the Thieves. First man, Snoopy. Trades are nearly done. The lead changes there, and they hold on for another wave. Now through the middle of the map. Cammy, he finds his. No more in the life tank. You're still fighting tooth and nail here in Kitchen.
I mean, this is almost certainly going to be a rotation as well. Boston, though, got to get these guys out of time. You strip a little bit away, but you haven't forced the rotation just yet. You need to strip away 5 extra seconds.
One more go. One more attack, Boston. Once more in. The trades, they're done. And it's final 10, but you're not going to be able to win it here either.
Oh my God, we might lose.
Going towards new. You get the setup here for Boston. They're going to
oh
have
my God,
3
we
out
might
of 4
lose.
players near by the time. Cammy up top, 2 players down low.
Thieves are going to be sprinting. One final bedroom hardpoint. One final go. Here we have it. Boston with a control. A solid break is all you need for the Thieves. You battled this far. Hydra down. Next up through bedside. Down. Next man. Purge. Down. Hydra dead. That is that. Sensitivity training for Cammy. Ladies and gentlemen, he's back. He's back. Boston Breach with a first upset of Major 2. And what a way to do it. The Thieves, they will descend to the lower bracket.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Boston can absolutely hold their heads high as they march forward.
And how about them just punishing the mistakes that Thieves are making? You had P1s from LA that were dominant, the players taking massive routes to effectively flip the spawn the wrong way against the team, and Boston capitalized. And I know there's a man that has been on a mission, often criticized so much that Nameless has turned on him, Awakening. 44 bomb on their foreheads with nearly 2 minutes in the time. I mean, the best map I've seen Awakening play all year long, and by God did he pick a moment to make it happen. But obviously, full team there from the effort. Cammy just threw up 21 assists and dished out 4,600
Oh my gosh.
LA Thieves in the respawn. Well, at least in the hard points.
I don't know what to say, man. I'm not gonna sit here and be positive PD, dude, and say, oh, don't worry, lose bracket. That sucks. We lost. I'm fucking pissed about it. We're not out of the tournament. Got to play perfect from here on out. Just lost to one of the worst teams in the league. GG's to them. They played great. I don't mean that disrespectfully, but they went crazy. They took the opportunity, bro, and they won. It's not good out of us. It's a really bad match, and I fucking hate to see it, genuinely. But congrats to the players on Boston Breach, bro. That win's got to feel great. I'll see you guys tomorrow, gentlemen. Take care. Congrats to Boston Breach. Hopefully we snap into it tomorrow.